Okay, I'm up again and walking. First, there's a loch somewhere over there. I think it's about 1.5 miles at the most, and there was lots of midges getting up, so I had to have my midge net on my head when packing the tent. That's a bit crazy.
By day 4, my feet were seriously calling for some respite, with several grazes and blisters on both, so I decided to make this day easier and take easy tracks and paths to Glen Garry, a detour from the original plan. First I witnessed the gorgeous Lochs Bhrodainn and Loch Dùin, with the steep slope of Craig and Loch here, basically breathtaking and unbelievably dramatic. Shortly afterwards, I found myself on the banks of Edendale Water, now in forest of Atholl. Eventually, just past Dalnacardoch Wood, I reached A9 at Dalnacardoch Lodge, with all its cars, and experiencing a very odd sense of a sudden return to civilization.
It's shortly after 6. As you can see, keep walking on this lovely and very comfortable now track. There's a loch in there, so that's where I'm walking to first. You can see some buildings actually just emerged. Anyway, but it is actually quite impossible to stop because of the midges. If I did, within 1 minute, I have absolute swarms here. So this is the first time I actually encountered the midges on these 4 days in such numbers. I expect the weather previously was colder and it was rainy, so we would have just kept them away, but anyway. That's amazing. A place of 2 lochs. You can see the loch over there, and then here, this is where I'm walking now. Absolute and total peace here. It's completely undisturbed surface of the water. I love the way this mountain is reflected in the water as well. Beautiful. Beautiful Loch Dùin. Look at that mountain on the horizon, shrouded in these billowy clouds. What a sight. And lovely slopes rapidly dropping down to it. So I'll be walking along the right bank of the lake. There's a little river that I will keep following in that direction. This lovely little path winding here on the bank. As you can see, all covered in blooming heather, and if you look at that mountain at the end of the lake and that sunlit forest there. I'm just about to leave the loch, so just having one last good look at it. An incredible loch, incredible, surrounded by these fantastic mountains. And now it's getting brighter. You can see the sun and shadows creeping down those hills. What a fantastic valley. And of course the sun is bringing out the natural beauty of this place. It looks like there's a house down by the river there, which is the first house I've seen in a few days. This is Edendale Water. Incredible, a wall of a ridge and a hill here, and I'm now, I think, following left side here. Of course, the existence of that house that I'm just about to go past, and a fence and things like this, indicate to you that I'm in this zone of civilization. It's 4 miles, first along Edendale Water and then on some paths to the actual road, which is my destination. I'm not actually going to hit the point that was found by the OS survey map people as the western end of that straight line that divides those two roads, but hopefully you won't consider this a fail or something. Basically, I'm obviously quite tired. In order to do my original plan, I would have to walk over some of these hills, and my legs do hurt. There's some blisters there, and actually some scratches and stuff like this. And so basically every step actually hurts a little bit. In fact, I've taken ibuprofen and paracetamol for it. So anyway, so I'm just going to follow these tracks to the road. Road, horrors, civilization. I don't really feel like going back to it after all of this. It's somebody said that if you've been doing this kind of hiking in complete wilderness away from everyone else, when you come back, you sort of feel like you don't fit there anymore. So that's what it feels like at the moment. But still, 4 miles to go and enjoy the countryside and the beautiful views. Makes you wonder who used to live here. Probably looks like a bit of a farmhouse, actually. These outbuildings and stuff like that. Very beautiful long glen. The mountains that we can see on the horizon, that's of course still Grampian Mountains towards Perth and Kinross. Cairngorms belong to the Grampian Mountains, part of it, but where the road is a few miles away is basically the border of the Cairngorms National Park. Just stopping here for some food. I was actually walking just on protein bars so far, because up there, and I roughly have come from sort of that mass, well, under that massive, obviously, but that direction. There was just way too many midges in there. I couldn't even stop for 1 minute. I just had to keep walking and eat something, so I figured protein bar will be good. But anyway, I am quite hungry, so I need to eat something, and then we'll do the rest of the way. Very beautiful, this glen, that mountain on the horizon all the time. Apparently this whole area is called the Forest of Atholl. The settlement of Blair Atholl is to the east of here, but it's a slightly ridiculous name, because it seems to me that this is the only tree in the entire glen. I'm guessing that there used to be trees here, and then they were cut down, but the name stuck. And it still feels like miles away, but actually I'm 1 mile from the road. I think there's some people over there standing on the slope there. So that's an indication that I'm approaching civilization. Feeling slightly disappointed that it's coming to an end. Well, not slightly, despite the fact that my feet are aching. Nice cairn here, just at the side of the track. It doesn't apparently have a name, it's just cairn, but it's overlooking this rather pretty landscape, of course. Well, this is one of my last looks at where I have been walking from, because I'm very, very close now to my road. Okay, this is it. I'm at Nay 9. It's way too far to Dalwhinnie to walk from here. It's like 12 miles apparently or something, so it'll be just way too long for my feet and just general energy level. So there's no buses here, so I'll probably just get some kind of a taxi out of Pitlochry or something like that. But in any case, the mission has been achieved. Amazing the last 4 days. I mean, I don't even want to sort of say which was the best. Fantastic. My feet are aching super bad, which is why I don't want to walk another 2 miles. Yeah. So I'm going to just try to arrange for myself a taxi or something, and then that's it. Thank you for watching. It was an incredible adventure. Absolutely can't believe how beautiful the world is, really. And sort of it's actually very weird being here with all these cars. Like, it's really weird. because it was just 4 days completely in the wilderness and the solitude, and it was only towards the end here where I started seeing cyclists and people on the track, where before there was just absolutely nobody there but me. And so one of the most amazing things I've ever experienced.
Kasvot peloin puhuu vain, kun kulkee ohitse muun. Noiden tie on yksinäisyys. Keskellä vieraiden silmäin on harvas lempeys.
This is paradise on earth.